Welcome back to Steel Horse. You know it's great to ride in the spring, but we have to be extra careful. There's a lot of new chuck holes, and drivers tend to forget about us in the winter.
May sure is a busy month. We've got the race going on. A lot of riders are enjoying the spring, and it's Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month.
And there's a lot of awareness rides, and here's one of them right now. You know, I always love coming up to Muncie, and today they're having their 11th annual awareness ride, and they have a special guest. Now, this man needs no introduction. We all watch Chips, and I'll tell you, at the time you was doing this TV show, I thought, man, that's the luckiest guy in the world. He gets to ride motorcycles for a living.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Do you still ride?
I do. Yeah, I still ride. I ride with the Mooses. There's some rides in California, LAPD rides that I do. And, of course, I did a ride last year in Lynchburg, Virginia, raised money for the Safe Surfing Foundation, the educational program from K to 12 Interactive for Internet Safety.
Tell me, how does the city of Muncie get you here?
Well, I'm a reserve officer here. I've been with them now 3 years. The PAL needs in bad need of repair, the club, the building. And I suggested a ride, and I suggested, you know, how about an annual ride? And this is the first one, and I'm hoping we continue this because I'll come back for it every year.
So tell me, how did this ride evolve?
Well, we wanted a way to get the motorcycle community, to show the community out that we support them. We also wanted the community to get used to seeing motorcycles. We figured the first Sunday in May, beginning of rider season, was a good way to do it.
Now, I noticed you are the first in line to see Eric.
I am the first in line. I got here at 5 o'clock this morning.
So he was
I'm
the...
joking.
Are you kidding me?
No, yes.
Okay.
We got here a little after 10.
A little after 10.
And I just was standing here and just happened to be first in line, so I thought I'll just stay here.
Did you get to meet Eric yet?
Yes, I did. Got my picture taken with him, shook hands, and gave him a Bulldog 5.
You been looking forward to this ride?
Yeah, this is the first one we really got into, and read it in the paper, and we decided we wanted to come down and ride.
You know how many miles they're going to take you on today?
No, I don't. Probably be pretty close to 100, maybe.
Now, you come a long way for this ride.
Yes, from Button Harbor, Michigan.
Did you ride all the way down?
Yes, I did.
It's still snowing up there?
Sometimes, depending on which way the wind's blowing.
Now, how did you hear about this ride?
I was invited by my boss to come down and ride today.
It's a beautiful day, and you're about third, fourth in line to see Eric.
We are.
Is that your idea or his?
His idea, of course.
You know, you look awful comfortable.
This is my favorite spot.
You just sit there when you're at home, watch TV?
Absolutely.
We just love riding in all the rides. We try to make them all as many as we can every year.
You think she come out to see Eric Estrada?
I think so. This is her first poker run, her first ride of ever.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You looking forward to it?
Yes, yes I am.
Well, you know, TV stars from Hollywood are not on every ride, so get that straight.
True.
What I want to know is everybody in Muncie named McCoy?
There's a lot of us.
I mean, everybody I've talked to today. Are they related to you?
Yeah.
You know them all?
Yeah.
How old are you?
14.
So you gonna get your own bike someday?
Yeah. His.
You get a new one? Or
Yeah, I get to hand mine down.
There you go.
Yep.
We have never been on a ride, and we've wanted to. This is our first ride. What's good for what it's good for. But a friend of Rick's paid for the ride for his 65th birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you. Generally speaking, I love this ride because everything's acceptable. I don't care what you're riding, bike, trike, sidecar, it doesn't matter. Brands don't matter. Affiliations with different clubs do not matter. It is just a fun ride that everybody enjoys.
It's good to see that Ponch is still riding. Now, this week's horse's mouth question is interesting. Did you ever wonder how big a tire you could put on a fat boy? Let's find out the answer.
Brought to you by Noblesville Kawasaki. Come see the new Kawasaki Vulcan 1700 Classic.
Jonas Silcox asks, what's the largest tire I can put on my 94 Fat Boy?
That's a good question. Stock tire for a 94 Fat Boy is a 130 millimeter tire. It's not advisable to go to a wider tire because you will run into clearance issues. It can be done, but you're going to have to do some modifications, whether it's take the belt off and put a chain on, a wider fender. It's just not as easy as replacing the tire. And you heard that straight from the horse's mouth.
Well, it's spring and there's a ton of events going on, so grab your pen and paper. Here's the first installment of the Southside Harley-Davidson calendar.
I have a question for you. How would you like to ride your bike, support the families of active military, and go to an ARA late model and Pro Truck Series race all at the same time? Well, here's Angela to tell you how.
I'm with Rick Haberman, chairman for the Ride for the Salute, and with Mike Myslinski, director of operations and racing here at O'Reilly Raceway Park. There's a special event going on May 16th, and Rick, I'm going to have you tell our viewers about that.
Sure, it's Armed Forces Day. It's the Indiana Blue Star Salute. The salute itself honors the military and, more importantly, the families of those military that are active duty. They sacrifice a lot every day. The ride is the opening for those family ceremonies that we come onto the racetrack here at O'Reilly at 2 p.m. We leave Indy West Harley-Davidson at 1 p.m. So it's a $10 ride. You get a free shirt for the first 1,000. The first 153 bikes will be carrying special gold star flags to honor the fallen.
Well, being an active rider myself and a veteran of the U.S. Air Force, it was a no-brainer when Zach came to me and told me what the event was all about, and they wanted to come out here and put on a great event, and we did last year on the drag strip, and this year we're going to do it out here on the Oval on the 16th.
So if people want to come out and check out the ceremonies, they can do that around 2 to 5 o'clock?
Absolutely, and they can enter the track on the back of the track in Gate 2 here, and it's free to everybody who wants to come out. And you know, we're expecting a lot of people, a lot of motorcycles coming out. It's going to be a real successful event this year.
You know, bikers and Dandelions do have something in common. They like to follow where the wind blows.
You know where the wind's going to blow us now, Angela?
Where?
Safety 101.
Hi everybody, in this segment we're going to talk about group riding part 1. Group riding is a fun way to spend the day with your friends and your motorcycle, but it requires experience and responsibility. If you're not comfortable riding in a group, don't do it. If you feel you're ready for it, then arrive at your departure point early with a full tank of gas and a good attitude. Get to know who your ride leaders are, the destination you're going to be using for that day, including your gas stops, your rest stops, and your final destination. Know the hand signals that are going to be used. And finally, remember to ride staggered formation. That's 2 seconds from the motorcycle in front of you, to 2 seconds from the motorcycle behind you, and 1 second off to your right or to your left. Riding side by side reduces your safety and gives you limited room to maneuver in case there's an emergency. Remember, stay focused, stay alert. Until next time, I'll see you on the road.
When Stillhorse returns, we're going to show you what's inside the gadget closet.
And Lynette Cox Chopper makes it to this week's Bike of the Week.
We're going south to the Proctor Park Charity Ride.
So stick around, Steel Horse will be right back.